Okay, so sorry about that on the other stream. I just, I don't know, my cell phone just doesn't want to cooperate with going live. I don't think I'll be going live on that cell phone anymore. I'm going to figure out a way how to do it on the laptop so that way we don't have any issues like this in the future. I hope you guys all jump over because you guys are amazing and I miss you guys. We had it going on. Yay, we got somebody in the chat. Or not in the chat, somebody in the room. Sorry about not going live. Hey, Karen. Yeah, I don't know what happened. I was streaming on my cell phone and it actually gives me better image quality. Let's see, is that better at all? Than this phone. I have a lot of lights going on too. I have the light over here, lights over there, a big window over here. So there should be plenty of light. Let me get this that I dropped. But I still don't get good image quality on my camera. Oh, that's awesome. What did you think, Needy, about Rachel's video? For me, it was pretty moving. I thought it was like an awesome video. I want to make one. I know exactly the video that I'm going to make. I don't really need or want to win the contest, but I think that the content is something that is awesome to get out there, talking about our fears. Hi, Carolina in Paris. Yeah, the stream is back. I'm streaming on my laptop now rather than on my cell phone that it's over there because the video on my cell phone, every time that I've crashed or tried to stream from there for the last 3 or 4 times, has gone to that weird purple screen. So I don't know why. Anyways, so I wanted to talk about our trip. Leading up to the trip, I've been telling Michael that I wanted to go live, or I wanted to go over there to Paris. Oh, that's cool. I'm glad to hear that, Needy. So, yeah, I was talking with Michael for a while that I wanted to go visit him, and then Needy, he's local to me here in New York, so he noticed that I was interested and mentioned to me that he was interested to going, so we were going back and forth for a while, trying to find a good time to go there, and then eventually Needy was like, hey, let's go on Monday. Hey, Not Cool Place, how are you this morning? So yeah, we were going, Needy just messaged me and was like, hey, time to go. We're going to go on Monday. What do you think? And I was like, sure. Well, let's tell Michael. So we told Michael, and this was like, I think on a Friday. So messaged Michael and immediately he was like, yes, absolutely. I want you guys to come over. That's awesome. So that was kind of the whole genesis of the trip. And that was the only collaboration that we had planned at the time. Good morning, Eddie Murphy. How are you? Yeah, so that was the only collaboration we had at the time, was meeting up with Michael Fair. Everybody else that we collaborated with was kind of like, once we decided that we were going, start tweeting out people and saying, hey, Queen Paula Banks, how are you this morning? Everybody that we collabed after that was kind of like a bonus. Our main mission was to go collaborate with Michael Fire. I actually watch his morning show every day at 10 a.m. the best hour of his day. It's called the best hour of my day, but it's his day. Yes, Needy. I think if we would have planned more than just a couple days in advance, we might have gotten more sleep. At least we were able to find a hotel room to stay in. I think that was kind of nice. But I mean, I've been getting very little sleep a lot lately, and I kind of have been moving towards that. Although last night, because I was going to stream this morning, I actually went to bed early. I do have an energy drink to try to keep up today. I've been just 3 to 4 hours most days. Last night I've been at 7 hours. But yeah, so after we decided we were going to go over there, I've messaged on the hashtag No Small Creator Facebook page saying, hey, does anybody, we're going to be doing a trip to Pennsylvania, and I'm wondering if anybody has any awesome tips on what to do when you're collaborating with other people, because this was going to be our first collaboration trip. And then a lot of people were like making assumptions, and they were like saying, oh, I know who you're going to go visit, because everybody knew that Cody lives in Pennsylvania, and everybody was starting to kind of have rumors that we were going to go see him. And the really shortly after that, Amber, she hearted the conversation, and I was like, oh, cool, now at least the family knows. And I was talking to them, and it's like, you guys will never guess, and just kind of like teasing it. And then eventually Cody saw it, and he was like, when are you guys going to be there? Where are you going? And actually, before he messaged me there, I actually messaged him on Twitter, because because people were kind of bringing up his name. I thought that maybe he would know, so I wanted to message him before he got a hold of all those messages. And then shortly after that, he actually found the Twitter message, and we started communications to meet up with him there. I did ask Needy ahead of time to make sure that it was okay to go visit him and collaborate, because we were doing both of us going out together. Hey, Michael, good morning. No, I was on the other stream, but it kind of died, Michael. I don't know why. My phone has been acting up when I go live, so now I'm going live on my laptop. It's got worse video quality, but at least I don't think the stream will actually crash, so at least I hope it won't. Yeah, so that was kind of the genesis of the collaboration with Cody on top of everything. And then those were, before we started traveling, the two people that we collaborated with, that we were planning to collaborate with. And then once we got there, I started tweeting out, hey, who's next? Who wants to collaborate? Just trying to get excitement of people, knowing that we were in Pennsylvania. And a lot of people that weren't in Pennsylvania were like tweeting, hey, I want to collaborate. I'm in Maine, or I'm in Maryland, or wherever they were, and or New York City. And it was just kind of a lot of people that were out of the way. Another person that we were going to collaborate with that we didn't get a chance to collaborate with, but is kind of on my to-do list, is Lincoln Riddle. He has an awesome channel, and I am really excited to be able to collaborate with him sometime in the future. He did say that he comes up north to New York every once in a while when it starts snowing, because he's a weatherman, so he chases snowstorms, and a lot of times we have really big snowstorms out here. Thank you, Not Cool Plays. That's awesome. I can't tell. Oh, I got 5 likes, 7 people watching. So that means 2 people here still have an opportunity to throw up that thumbs up for me. But anyways, Lincoln was the next step of that I want to collaborate, but we actually got to collaborate with a photographer that has been following me for a short while. I still haven't created that collaboration video yet, just because I'm trying to find the right way to make it fit within the audience that watches our channel, because it's very kind of technical and talking about cameras and stuff like that. But he does talk a bit about why he shoots photography, and I want to maybe link that on why I do video here on YouTube, and kind of try to draw parallels to that, so that way I can link it to one of the 3 missions of this channel, which is family, fun, and filmmaking. As you guys can see, normally I drink water, but catching up on sleep and trying to keep up with everything has been an awesome tasks, so I got energy drink today. After we streamed with Michael, Michael's video is actually doing very awesome. He has more engagement than he has views, so more comments than he has views. So that is really exciting to see. Both of the videos with Cody and Michael actually have both of the videos are reaching 100, so they should be passing 100 today. And yeah, so but the engagement has been insane. Like, I've been spending hours and hours being able to comment back to everybody because I want to make sure that I can comment to everybody's messages as long as I can. That's been quite a challenge. I don't know in the future, like, it's not going to stay as high as it is right now coming up, but then I can see in the future, once this channel starts growing, that it's going to get harder and harder to keep up with all of the messages. I don't know if any of you guys in the chat have any like suggestions on how to keep up with them, because it's something that I actually really enjoy doing, is communicating with everybody. But I can see just from these last two videos that in the future, it's at some point, it's not going to be possible. So I need like some speed trips or something. And then sometimes I kind of get carried away in the comments. I write like a paragraph or two. So, because I get excited talking to you guys. And I hope you guys kind of enjoy talking with me in the comments too, because it's one of my favorite things about doing things here on YouTube. Monster energy drink in America. That's the only energy drink that keeps me awake during editing. That's awesome. Not cool. Yeah, here I drink Monster a lot, but it gets expensive. I actually got this Rip It. It is a drink that I found at the Dollar Tree, and I think it's like pretty comparable to Monster, the way that it keeps me awake. So that's what I've been trying. Queen Paula Banks. Yeah, I think a lot of people have mentioned it in the comments, and I think it's true that the name of my channel is my name, but the star of the channel is my daughter. So she's actually the one that is going to make my channel grow up, because she's so amazingly cute. So Karen says that the comments are great. Can't help you there. I love the comments. It's just, I know it's going to be getting harder and harder. The big guys, robo message for the sake of engagement appearances, but I don't want to do that. Michael says that, and I don't either. I know that it helps with the algorithm, but a lot of times you can tell that there's bots actually commenting on your messages. And if you look at my comments throughout all of the videos, I try to make each one custom and unique. So I don't type the same thing over and over, and I don't copy and paste or anything. I actually type out each one individually. And a lot of them might be similar, but each one's typed out individually, and there is some nuance in the differences depending on what the people are specifically commenting or asking. Maybe just write in the description that you are not able to answer every comment. I think eventually that's going to happen, but right now I want to try to reach them. I think maybe in the future what I might do is set kind of a time limit for myself, like an hour or two, and just say I'm going to comment on every single comment I can within this time period. Yeah, it really does help. And something that I have been doing lately with Michael's video and Cody's video as well is that they did collaboration videos with me, and I actually commented on every single one of the comments in their videos as well. At least for the first couple days. I haven't checked like after about like 5 o'clock yesterday, but I might go back again another day, but it's just kind of driving the algorithm to that initial movement in the channel. And by helping them out, it actually helps me out because people get to know more about my content. And I think that it's kind of cool to be able to see that message out there. And I think it's kind of not a winners and losers. I think everybody can actually win out of these situations. Luis, hey, how's it going? Actually, that's it. Oh my God, I'm actually on when the life thing is happening. Yeah, I've seen you in the comments a lot lately. Thank you for stopping by. I appreciate you spending time and commenting, and I appreciate everybody sending comments to me. And the lives I take down within the first day, I just leave it enough time so people that missed it at the live stream can see it in the replay, but I also want to make sure that it doesn't clog up the videos, my vlogs, because I think the vlogs are really the important part of like people wanting to watch in the future. These live streams are really kind of for the community and being able to talk to you guys directly. Anytime, you're a pleasure to watch, and Penny is amazing. Thank you. Yeah, Penny is definitely the star of the show. She is amazing. She's sleeping right now. That's part of the reason I like to stream this early in the morning. I know it's probably not the best for gaining traffic on a live stream, but it is definitely easier to stream without Penny trying to break something or needing help with something. So you'd see me jumping off screen often. Although if we're actually actively doing something, a stream might not be too hard to do with her because she gets pretty engaged, but it is more of she might throw a tantrum or something like that, and I don't want that to be up on the internet. Let's see. Live streams can be some. Do you have anything commenting? That's Karen, I think, talking to Michael. In 1 hour and 30 minutes, you should also come to Michael Fire's stream. Yes, for those of you guys that have not seen Michael Fire's live stream, it's called The Best Hour of My Day. It is amazing. I'm there every morning at 10 a.m. Eastern Time, as he calls it, the only legitimate time zone. He has an awesome show. I enjoy it. And I told him while I went to go visit him, and I was actually on his live stream a couple days ago, that every morning I like to come and watch it. And I feel that it's kind of like my morning routine to go hang out with a buddy. So he really gives that vibe off in his stream, that it's a buddy that you can talk to and chat with and just kind of start your day off right. It's amazing. So in my story, I talked about kind of where we got up to the started our trip. Let's see how much. Okay, we got time. Where we started our trip, kind of how it generated and how we got to meet up with Cody and Michael. So on the day, we actually started traveling the day before. So I drove out and picked up Needy, and Needy and me came back to my house. We slept for a couple hours, or we're actually here 3 hours to sleep, but I ended up sleeping about 1 hour before I started driving because I was replying to comments before I went to bed. I always do the comments. I try to do the comments right before I go to bed. So I ended up getting 1 hour's sleep, and then we started a drive to go meet up with Michael in Pennsylvania. We made it there about an hour before his show, so that was perfect for us because we were going to go live with him on the best hour of his morning. So we got there about a little bit before 9, and that gave us time to, at least me, for it to take a little nap. I took about 15-minute nap before Michael got there. And then we started his live stream. The live stream was really fun, and it's actually one of the few live streams that Michael still has up on his channel. And it's not linked on the description of this video, but it's linked on the previous live stream. Is there a specific time you do this stream? I've been playing around with times on this stream. So I started off doing it in the evening, but there's a lot of competition in the evening. And Penny would kind of come in and crash the stream every once in a while. I'm thinking of doing it at 8 a.m. In the morning. And that seems to work really well, and I'm not stepping on anybody else's toes that I know of at 8 a.m. What do you guys think of the 8 a.m. time for doing this live stream? I want to do it more often. I don't know if I could do it daily because a lot of times I am just catching up on sleep still. Yeah, that was an exciting kind of thing that Needy got to do because he does his vlogs animated, and he got a chance to introduce himself as Needy, and he did it out loud. So he's really excited about that. He was like, "Hi, my name is Needy," or "Hi, I'm Needy." He has an awesome channel too. Definitely check him out. I had all the links in the live stream, the previous live stream, but unfortunately that one crashed because it's on my cell phone. So I'm going to keep on doing it on the laptop because this one doesn't seem to crash. I might need to get something so I can connect a different camera on here because I don't like the image quality. Let's see, a little bit better if I have it up high. Maybe I can find some boxes or something to put over here. But I really just rushed to get this done so that way I can talk with you guys because I didn't have the stream or the other one crashed, the other stream. Look at man. Earlier. Meanwhile, you were sleeping. I walked up to Michael. Yeah. I didn't know that, but I assumed because you were outside when I woke up. So the stream went awesome, and it was kind of our first real interaction, and we were talking, and I think we kicked it off really well with Michael. I had an amazing time over there, and since then we've actually talked on over the phone, and we've communicated a lot through DMs. So I think this is an actual awesome friendship that has developed out of this. Okay, Michael, I hope you have a good day. Good luck on your stream. Everybody, don't forget to go over to Michael's stream today in an hour and a half for the best morning of his day. Best morning. So, yeah. Penny wakes up to go, go, go. She's all action. Yeah, she actually makes vlogging with her really, really easy because she always wants to do something and she's always talking. She's always excited. Needy got to experience that firsthand. She's all about getting things done and doing things. Yeah, Needy's daughter and my daughter got along amazingly. They had so much fun together. Hey, Steve. I was talking to them a little bit earlier about meeting you also. We created a collaboration video. I still haven't gotten ours up yet. Haven't gotten to the point of the story where I met you, but we did meet up with Steve Miller Photo. That collaboration video is coming up. I'm just trying to figure out a way to make sure that it lines up with the content of this channel and make sure that I link it nicely so that it doesn't seem like a video that just stands out on its own. Not Cool Play says, the worst thing about uploading videos to YouTube is that the time it takes for the video to upload and process. Yeah, especially if I upload a 4K video. That can be kind of crazy time consuming. I think that it's a little bit easier when I'm doing 1080p. I can usually the upload process of uploading the video itself takes me about 10 minutes with my internet speed here, but the actual like setting up the description and making sure I got all the right tags and all that stuff takes me about an hour, and then I spend about another hour after that sharing the video once it goes live. So that whole process, it takes me maybe 2 to 3 hours for uploading, but that includes all the sharing and social media stuff that goes along with it. It doesn't count replying to comments and things like that, but I think that taking the time to do that right, it actually helps the growth of the channel a lot, quite a bit. Whoa, that's a long time, over 2 hours. How long are your videos? My videos are really short, so that could actually be part of the issue, is that typically my videos are under 5 minutes. It's probably not amazing for stimulating the algorithm. Hi, Allowing Bowie. How are you today? So yeah, my videos are super short just because I go daily and I just don't have time to do anything longer. And also, like, some of the videos I could edit them to be longer, but I feel that keeping the pace up, and the pacing is much more important in making an engaging video. I think it ends up building a stronger audience because people really kind of care about watching the videos, I think, at that point. So I try to not waste people's time and make a longer video unless it calls for it. I have a few videos that are actually over 20 minutes long, but I think that they needed to be that long to be effective. But most of the time I try to keep them under 5 minutes. Allowing Bowie, I'm doing amazing today. Talking about our trip to Pennsylvania. It was an awesome trip. So let's continue the story since that came back around. So after the live stream with Michael, we went out and we went to Music Fest. It was insanely hot. I don't know exactly how hot, but it was like 100% humidity, and it had to have been at least 100 degrees out there. It was pretty unbearable, and the kids were like melting out there in the heat. We at Music Fest, for some weird reason, they don't let you carry kids on your shoulders. So you can see a few times in the video with Michael, we actually had them on our shoulders, but every time we did that, within 5 minutes, somebody was telling us, you're not allowed to keep your kids up on your shoulders. It's a safety issue. And I'm like, well, that sucks. Hey, Michael, you're still here. Yeah, so we were trying to carry them, and that was like the easiest way to carry them, and they had fun doing it that way. But then when they would tell us not to carry them that way, we would actually carry them in our arms like that, which was making it more difficult because then their whole body heat is up against your chest, and you're getting even hotter, and it's making you even more miserable with the heat. But we kind of stopped pretty quickly and got into the shade to eat lunch. And I think that the biggest thing that made everything kind of better was the company, because even though it was so hot, it was actually a great time. And it was because Needy and the kids and Michael were there. Yeah, that's definitely true. And needing to balance with the way we're carrying the kids actually makes it a lot more effort, because if you have it supported on your shoulders, you're kind of letting gravity do most of the work. But if you're coming here, you kind of have to do counterbalance. So it actually makes it quite a bit more work. But we spent most of the day together with him doing that, and it was an amazing time. So if you guys ever get a chance to go to Pennsylvania, I do recommend checking out Michael Fairs. He has his morning show every day at 10 a.m. and it is a great time there, and it's a great time with him. So he's a great guy to meet and know. So I recommend that to everybody. After that, we actually went to our hotel. Needy and I were exhausted at the hotel. we went to sleep first, and our daughters were up around jumping and playing. They were jumping all over the beds and yelling. They were actually creating their own videos. They've been really excited. Penny's been really excited lately for creating YouTube videos, and Needy's daughter, I think, was really excited that they were actually making videos together. Hey, Harmony, how are you this morning? So they were jumping around like crazy people all over the room. I actually stayed up that day. I was doing some live streams because I wasn't able to create a video that day. So I made a couple live streams so that way I could make up for not making videos and telling everybody what we were doing and what we were up to. Nobody knew at that point yet that we were meeting up with Cody, but I told them that we're looking for more people to collaborate with. And at that point, Stephen, he started telling us that he wanted to meet up with us. And I saw it in the comment section. I was telling everybody to message us on Twitter, but he didn't have a Twitter, so he made sure to message us there in the comment section on YouTube. 3 nice pictures. Am I missing? All the videos of my daughters made. She pressed the photo icon instead of the video icon. That's funny. I didn't realize that happened. That's a cool addition to the story. When Penny and Needy's daughter were recording their videos that they were excited about making, I guess they pushed the photo button instead of the video button, so they have photos to remember the whole situation from. That's really cute. It's awesome. Penny actually has her own YouTube channel. I haven't uploaded there in a while, but I'll be uploading in the next few days again there, because Penny's been wanting to create videos, and especially a lot more after this trip. And she wants to do a tie-dye shirt. She got Needy's daughter actually had a shirt that she, in the luggage that actually kind of inspired her, and she's like, I want to make one of those. So we're making a video on making a tie-dye shirt. And we're going to do that on her channel. I'm going to make a companion video that actually links to hers. And I'm going to make a kind of bleached shirt design. So I'm actually kind of interested in seeing how that comes out. Okay, so eventually I did go to bed, and we woke up in the morning. Actually, before I went to bed, I got a message because I knew I was meeting up with Cody, but I didn't know where. I knew it was going to be before 10 a.m. He finally messaged me and said, hey, let's meet at this park. And I was like, cool. In the morning, we got ready. There was a little craziness trying to find all the keys that we needed, because we didn't want to leave without keys. And we couldn't find them, but we had them with us the whole time, so that made it easy. It almost made us late, but if you watch the video with Cody, you can see that he mentions he was actually 40 minutes late there. Oh, cool. Yeah, I didn't know that. I think actually, now that you mention it, I did remember you saying that she came back from camp, but I didn't know that she created it there at camp with her tie-dye. Penny's like super excited about it, so she's going to be doing it. We bought all this stuff for it, and we're going to be making that. Well, we started making the video yesterday. I didn't finish, but it's going to be published for today. Or at least my video is. Hers is going to take like 12 hours to dry, so we'll see when she wakes up, see if I could get it up today too. But yeah, so we got to meet at the park, and we were the first ones there. Cody ended up being 40 minutes late, but his wife actually got there and was only like 5 minutes late or so. We were not waiting there very long. So she actually met up with us ahead of time because she knew that we were coming, because she saw our comment on the No Small Creator, and she asked Cody to say, hey, can I come? That sounds like fun. I want to meet them. And it was really exciting. I didn't know she was going to be there, although I thought it would be cool to at least see the kids, and hopefully that Amber would be there, because I think it would have matched up with our kids. Our kids would have had a lot of fun, and it all ended up working, and it ended up being perfect. I've told a few people in the comments, and I got some comments back, and I think it's kind of a good response about the Cody video, because I was like worried, because it was a very different collaboration than most collaborations that you see with Cody, and I was kind of like worried. It's like, did I not make as much of the trip as I could have? Should I have done something else? And Cody, a few people in the comments are like, nah, this is awesome. And also like, don't worry about all that hesitation. So that's kind of helped me out a lot in the comment sections from you guys saying not to worry about it, because it was a good video. So I really enjoyed the video. It really kind of lines up with what my channel is all about. And also I think, like I said, it's something very different than what you see Cody on in other videos. It might not be something that a lot of people are going to search for, but the people that do search for, I think, will end up liking it a lot. All the daughters had a lot of fun. Yes, there was so many little girls running around all over the place. It was awesome to see them all playing together. So the collaboration with Cody was awesome. There were a few videos that were made there. I know that, I don't know when it's coming out, but Needy got some awesome videos that for a future video. So you definitely should all subscribe to Needs More Subs, because in the future he will have a Cody collaboration video on there as well. So that should be amazing to see. So make sure that you subscribe to Needs More Subs for when that comes out. I don't know if it's going to be coming out soon, but I know that he does have it and he has a plan for it. So make sure to subscribe to Needs More Subs so that you can make sure that you see that Cody collaboration. After that whole kind of play date day, we went, because it was really hot that day as well, and everybody was running around. The kids were running around, the grown-ups were all running around. It was a lot of fun. But we got pretty hungry, so we went to go get pizza. Or at least that's what we were hoping to do. We went to a restaurant because we found it on, what's Needy saying? The 2 other collaborators have said yes. It's just a matter of how long it takes for them to record their parts. Okay, cool. So like I said, Needy's going to be having that video coming out soon, or soonish. Make sure to subscribe to him so that way you guys are ready for when that video comes out, because I've already seen part of what's going to be in it and it's amazing. You guys should definitely see that when it comes out. So after the park, we ended up going to go get lunch. We found something in the GPS using Google Maps, and we thought we were going to go get pizza, but I guess the restaurant that we went to a few days before we got there had caught on fire. So they didn't have access to their kitchen. They did have access to their bar on the back on the balcony by the river that goes through near Harrisburg. And they had access to the restaurant's kitchen next door to them. So they didn't have pizza, at least like their normal big pizzas that we could all share. They did have personal pizzas for the kids from the kids menu. So the kids had pizza, At least Penny did. I think Needy's daughter had a grilled cheese, but there was pizza to be had, but it wasn't what we planned. I ended up having a burger, and Needy had a awesome cheesesteak. I mean, not cheesesteak, sorry. A cheesecake to help his muscles grow, because Captain Needy is amazingly strong and he needs all the calories he needs to be able to keep those muscles growing. Hey, I'm in the gang. How are you? Just talking about the trip to Pennsylvania, talking about Cody, talking about Michael, talking about Needy, seeing if anybody has any questions about the trip, and also just telling the story of the trip so far. M is on the road, might not have good service. Well, thank you for stopping in. I'm glad that you stopped in. Hopefully you're not driving. I don't want you guys to be in an accident because of me. Oh, thank you, Karen, for the link to Needs More Subs channel. Amazing guy. Had a blast with him the several days we were traveling together. So while we were having lunch and I had my burger and we had our food, I was also spending a lot of time on Twitter trying to find who's going to collaborate with us next. And Steven ended up messaging us on YouTube again. He's like, hey, I really want to meet up with you guys. I had just gone live to say that we were done with the current collaboration, that we were looking for more people. And we ended up being able to meet with him there at the restaurant, but we actually ended up traveling to the other side of the river because there was music in the background where we were at the restaurant. Great views, but I didn't want the music to get a copy strike for us or anything like that. So we traveled across to the other side of the river, and amazing views there as well. You can see Harrisburg's skyline. And I have some videos of that coming up when I publish Steven's collaboration video. But that video, like I said, I just need to make sure that it fits the content of this channel. And I know I can do it. It's just going to take a little bit of time to do my part because I got to add more stuff to what that collaboration video is already. And a lot of cool information that we learned from Steven. Steve Miller Photo said, mayflies were the state bird of Pennsylvania. That's funny. Yeah, the mayflies were pretty intense. They were all over the place. It was very humid there. Oh, wow. 2 hours and 20 minutes, not cool place. Wow, that's a long time for the uploads. How long did you say your videos are? Because mine usually take about 10 minutes. It usually takes about as long as the video are, but longer videos, kind of like I've seen it like hockey stick out. So the longer the video is, the longer per minute it takes to upload because it has to process and everything. Okay, I'm in the game. Have fun at Walmart. Karen has a slow internet, so it takes a long time. Oh, cool. Em and the Gang is having a live stream at 9:30, so that should be right before Michael Fair's live stream. So maybe you guys can check out M's channel right before Michael's live stream. That would be kind of cool. I'm going to check it out. I'll be there. So yeah, we met up with Steve and we had awesome time making a video with him. Awesome views. Again, more collaborations from everybody together there. And Penny and Needy's daughter had a lot of fun. They were running around and playing at the park there as well. We finished that collaboration and we were going to meet up with Lincoln, but Lincoln said he had to work until the evening late that day. On the news, he's a weatherman, so we weren't able to meet up with him, unfortunately. But like I said, I hope to be able to meet up with him soon. I've already been talking with him directly on Twitter, and we're going to make arrangements at some point to collaborate. It's going to happen. It's just a matter of when. Something else that, oh, I missed a message from Just Out and About. Hey, Alejandro. Hello, everyone. Getting ready to be driving, but still wanted to drop in for support and say hello. Don. Thank you, Don. Sorry it took me so long to see that message, but I got to it. Then, before I end this live stream, after that, let me finish the story, and then I want to talk about one other thing. So we did meet up with Lincoln, so we just went straight home. We finished our last collab around 2 o'clock, 2:30, something like that, and we drove straight home from there. Got home and dropped off Nady at about 8 o'clock, and then ended up traveling back home and got home because I needed to get gas and stuff. Ended up getting home around 10 o'clock at night. So I think probably a good thing that we didn't get to do the collaboration with Lincoln, because I would have been super exhausted driving by that point, but we made it home safely. If it was too bad and I was getting too tired, I would have definitely stopped, but I was doing pretty good at that point, driving still, so it wasn't too late. And the previous night, because I didn't have to edit and I just went live, I didn't have to, I actually got quite a bit of sleep, so I was doing pretty good. So that was the end of our Pennsylvania trip. One other thing that I wanted to mention, and if Karen, you could get that link for me, that would be awesome, is talk about Rachel's video. Rachel just did an amazing video that I think everybody should see. It is about her biggest fears, and it's a video that she's doing for a competition. So if everybody can watch it and share it, she would greatly appreciate it. But the content of the video itself was super inspirational for me today. It actually kind of was bringing a bit of tears to my eyes just listening to her talk about her greatest fears. And I think it is something that is like very personal for her and was actually very moving for me watching it. So I think that you guys should all watch it and support her and share it if you guys like it. But I think it's definitely worth a watch. I'm going to be creating my own videos. I might upload it tonight instead of the shirt video, or I might upload it tomorrow. I'm not looking to win the competition, so the one that you should share is Rachel's. But I think that it is definitely worth watching. You guys should all watch it. And I'll leave that with you guys there. Watch that video if you guys want to check out Em and the Gang. They're going live at 9:30, and Michael is going live at 10 o'clock on his channel. So check them all out. They are all awesome people. And we will see you guys in the next video. Hopefully, I'll be doing more lives. Let me know in the comments or in the chat what time works best for you guys. I kind of am liking this 8 a.m. hour for the videos. Bye, Not Cool. Bye, Karen. Bye, Allowing Bowie. Bye, Needs for Subs. Bye, Luis. Is there anybody else that's live? Can I check over here who is watching me? I want to say bye to everyone. Bye, Stephen Miller Photos. Bye, Karen. I don't think I've missed anybody. Am I missing anybody? Bye, Em and the Gang. Bye, Justin Out and About. Bye, Michael. Go check out Michael today at 10 o'clock. I think that's everybody. Thank you very much for watching, everyone. We will see you guys in the next video. Bye.